What's up, YouTube? Tim is here. Now, here's my official review for Terrifier 2. Now, I wasn't actually able to watch it literally last night. And now, of course, this is the follow to 2017's Kill Clown movie, Terrifier, which I remember watching online years ago. I didn't really knew anything about Terrifier before going in. I even was a little late to the party with All Hallows Eve, which was like pretty much the film that really gave us the introduction of Haunted Clown. But then I saw, of course, Terrifier, and I fell in love with that film. I thought the ending was intriguing. I mean, I of course did my review for the first Terrifier. You can find it on my page here. And so when they were announcing that they were going to do a sequel, I'm like, okay, could this be as good as the original and all? And so I saw it last night. I'm just saying this right now. This just might be the Empire Strikes Back of Terrifier movies. This movie was awesome. I'm talking about it's even better than the original. I mean, like from a Scream 2, which of course I actually believe it or not, yesterday I did an interesting feature. I saw Terrifier 2, and I saw a re-release of Scream 2 on the same day. And so, yeah, just like in Scream 2, when they said like it's in horror sequels, the body count is always higher than the first film. There's no understatement. The body count in this is even higher than the first flick. I mean, there was some cool kills in the first film, but the kills in this thing is insane. Like when you guys know James A. Janace, who does the kill count on from Dead Meat and all. I tell you right now, he is going to be pleasantly loving the kills in this because I'm talking about the kills in this thing is just is more insane, more clever. I'm like some of the most goriest. Like this movie's even gorier than the first film. Like when when the first film came around, I was like, how are you gonna top the ending gore fest of the first film? Is literally beyond me, but they topped it perfectly. Now, this movie once again is directed by Damien Leone and stars and also stars David Howard Doran. Almost freeze up on the actor's name. David Howard Doran, who reprised his role as Arthur Cloud. And if you guys don't know much about the story about this one, it follows Arts, who's now resurrected and is pursuit this of this teenager named Sienna Shaw, played by Lauren Lavarsa, and her younger brother Jonathan, who's played by Elliot Fulham, on Halloween night. And this takes place like a year after mutating the soul survivor Victoria, who, yeah, the character like he did a number on Victoria. I mean, her face is just that poor woman. Like, if you think poor Nika in the Child's Play movie went through a lot, that has nothing compared to what happened to poor Victoria here. But yeah, Arthur Clown did a number on that poor girl. Like, dang. But yeah, I mean, uh, yeah, I had this movie. I just had a fun time with. I mean, maybe one of the most bloodiest movies, like horror movies I have seen in a while. I mean, the gore fest is great. David Howard Doran as Arthur Clown. I put him on the level as, let's say, Brad Dourif as Chucky, or maybe Robert Englund as Freddy. He's definitely up there as one of the best horror performances there is. I mean, Arthur Clown is so violent in this. Let me just tell you right now, even poor Pennywise will look at Arthur Clown and be like, "Yeah, but that's a little too much." And Arthur Clown will pretty much go to kid. Not Arthur Clown. Pennywise, kill the kid. So there's that. But yeah, Terrifier 2 is just loads of fun, so entertaining. The ending, there's even also a post credit scene. So yeah, with some movies like this and next, it shows that just because your movie's not a superhero film does not mean there's not going to be a post credit scene. And there is a post credit scene in this. So if you do see the movie, just stick around a little bit. There's that too, and it does tease a Terrifier 3, and even Damien Malone has teased that a third one could possibly come. So I would love to see a whole a whole franchise out of this. And I tell you right now, if Terrifier 3 is as good as Terrifier 1 and 2, there could be a good chance this might actually be listed in my favorite horror franchises there is. I mean, that's how good this franchise is getting so far. So, yeah, man, if you guys have not seen Terrifier 2, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's just, and not to mention, they are, now, I do enjoy this film, but there are some, even though I enjoyed a film, doesn't mean there's not going to be some criticism. One criticism I did had is that it was way too long than it should have. I'm like, yeah, I mean, slash movies are cool, but this not a slash movie is not an Avengers film. It does, or an Avatar film. It did not have to be this long. So I think they could have trimmed some parts down. There's that, and top it off, they wasted one of my favorite horror scream queens of all time, Felissa Rose. It just one scene. Like, come on, you don't waste a girl from Sleepaway Camp like that. I mean, she had more scenes in the Victor Crowley movie than she had in this. But yeah, that was a little bit of criticism I had. But other than that, I still enjoyed this film. It's just like the new players were also really cool. Like the lead girl, I thought was really decent. The one who played her friends. This may sound like a cop shop. I'm just saying right now, her and the one and her the ones who play the lead girl dang, what's the girl's name again, the lead girl Sienna and her two friends in this. I'm just saying right now, reminds me like a modern day version of the three leads of Halloween, which of course which obviously is Laurie, Annie, and Lydia from Halloween. I don't know why, they just totally remind me of like a modern version of those characters. So yeah, I mean, definitely had a bit of a Halloween feel with those characters too. But other than that, do yourself a favor, go watch Terrifier 2. This movie just might be in my top 10 favorite horror movies of the year. Not my top 10 favorite movies of the year. I mean, it's a good film, but it's not that good. But as my top 10 favorite horror films of the year, definitely it's in that list. But man, do yourself a favor, go watch Terrifier 2. You won't be disappointed, man. Let me lead you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Terrifier 2? So, what's your thought? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Would you love to see a third film in the future? And have you even been a fan of the first Terrifier or Art the Clown just in general? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for one notification. This is Simon Sion.